Good morning, Sugar is Live. My name is Sugar. Welcome to my show. Look for my Bible because my son was here and I don't know where he put it. I know I should have it before the show started, but it's not here. So um, so summer's here. Summer is here, and we got to get outside and enjoy the heat. I didn't. Today I'm going to read Psalm 70 before we start. Make haste, O God, to deliver me. Make haste to help me, O Lord. Let them be ashamed and confounded that seek after my soul. Let them be turned backwards and put in confusion that desire my heart. Let them be turned back for a reward of their shame that say, Aha, aha. Let all those that seek thee rejoice and be glad in thee. And let such as love thy salvation say continually, let God be magnified, but I am poor and needy. Make haste unto me, O God, thou art my help and my deliverer. O Lord, make me tarrying. Yeah. Your enemy is in a rush to get you. And I can only speak of myself, and the Lord is not going to make them find you. And they need to go seek God instead of seeking for me. You understand? So they're gonna be looking for you. And they're gonna be doing things to want you to come after them because like I told you, I'm in a lawsuit with my neighbors. So what they're trying to do, they're trying to get me in a lawsuit so they can win the money that I'm getting ready to win. You understand? So, but they have a backup plan. Their backup plan is to get all my IDs, get the sound bites, and pretend to be me. Because now with COVID and everything, me and my lawyer, we do those internet meetings and stuff like that. So they got their people at the office. Yesterday I was dealing with DACR because DACR owes me back rent because the people at the office, which is the haters, they're collecting all the money DACR is sending and still billing me. And they pocketing the money. And I'm trying to find out who is the manager of the building, not the management company, not the office people, the manager, because they need to fire a couple of people because they're embezzling the money. But guess what I found out? And guess what I forgot? Uh, Remember when I was saying OG Juan is from Harlem and so am I? You know what I forgot? I forgot Dame Dash is from Harlem also. His name always popping up because he can't seem to get over the fact that him and Jay-Z is no longer business partners. He wants to grab everything Jay's getting while all his company fails. Business don't go like that. Not in a regular sense. You understand? So all his businesses are failed. Meanwhile, everybody got even amount of money when they left. He said he was the rainmaker. He said he was this. He said he was that. Come to find out, no, him and Kareem, none of their businesses worked out. Jay's businesses worked out. So now both of them got all their family who lives in Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, wherever, California. And when they can't get their family, they go in the community, the Harlemites, the Haitianites, and all of that to get Jay and his family. Well, and Jay's family is on Dame Dash side, even though all of them get paid by Jay-Z, down to his mother. Down to his mother is on Dame Dash, Kareem Burke's side. You understand? Because they don't like me, they don't like my family. So they go against their own child, their own son, they go against their own uncle, they go against their own cousin, their own brother. You understand? Because they don't like me, and me and Jay has a rapport. You understand? But without me, none of you would have been living the way that y'all living. You understand? Y'all live better than me. So anyway, Dame Dash is in the middle of this. I found out because the Perez's, OG1 and Desiree Perez, is from Harlem, and at least OG1 is, and they get. And I heard him and Dame Dash has formed an alliance against Jay-Z now. Now, meanwhile, she received a presidential pardon. Her husband didn't get that. Dame Dash didn't get that. Jay-Z got that. And this is the thanks that she's showing him. Both of them is showing him. She could have been in prison for a long time. And she just turned her back on Jay-Z. So I know right now he's going through whatever, and he's heartbroken, of course, because, second time it happened. But, he lives like I live. I don't let other people's bad behavior go affect you in my relationship. So just because I'm cautious, and that's how I deal with people in my lives. I'm cautious, but I'm not going to, just because, okay, I'm going to use Jamaicans as a thing. I know I always saying I can't stand Jamaicans. I can't stand Jamaicans because I had a lot of problems with them. I had a lot of problems with Jamaicans. And every time a new one comes into my life as a friend or whatever, I don't judge them on my past my past history with other Jamaicans, because everybody's an individual, but then eventually they turn out to be the same, and then I just leave or I stop being friends. You understand? So I just have a long list of Jamaicans that I just had bad vibes with, and bad stuff happened. So anyway, yeah, Dame Dash, of course, and his girl, Miss Horn, and her family and his family, and the Perez's family, all is ganging up against Jay now. So I guess they feel like, okay, he couldn't do it by himself. Him and Kareem couldn't do it by themselves. So now he's ganging up with all the Latinos in the area, and all the, Latinos in the area, not Hispanics, the Latinos. He's ganging up with all the Latinos in the area who can't stand Jay. Meanwhile, all of them is sitting at jobs that he introduced them to, or he got them, and he asked the people to hire these people, down to Lorraine Sanchez. You know who Lorraine Sanchez is? Lauren Sanchez. You know who Lauren Sanchez is? Lauren Sanchez is related to one of the DJs, Enough, Envy, or one of them. One of them named it Camilo. Camilo Sanchez, and Enough is Lopez, or vice versa. Lorraine Sanchez is related to one of them, and she's dating Big Man at Amazon. Yes, or family. All got connected because of the connections that from Jay and my family. Yes, and these people who's unappreciative is coming after us because they don't want to work for nothing. They just want to marry into it, or they just want to bully you into getting whatever. Oh yeah, they are dipping in everything. Why you think Amazon is falling apart? She's hiring all her family, and they raising the prices in Amazon. Nobody want to buy nothing in Amazon anymore. And now all the good sellers is off of Amazon. Nothing is cheap in Amazon. So Jeff have to, you know, do something, have his people go back in and reconfigure and try to get new people with lower prices. Because what Lorraine and them is doing is when they see somebody on Amazon is selling it, they mess up the person's shop, take it over, and they sell it. They don't want you to make no money. Yeah, they don't want you and I to make money. So when they see that we have a business, even on Amazon, when they see people on Amazon making money, they mess up the people's business, overtake the people's business. Yeah, they go in, check their bank accounts, do this, overtake them, reroute all the people's customers to their site, or they go in there because her man is Jeff Bezos, so she could hire whoever. I mean, he got family or whatever, but they've been together a couple of years. So the son and Jeff family is probably thinking, okay, but nothing is working out. When nothing is working out, it's time to change. And him and her, right now, she is forcing him to be with him. She's threatening his mom. I'm gonna just let you know that. That's why they haven't broke up yet, because he wanted to leave. And she sent me a little picture the other day, and he's telling me that she's threatening his mom. You understand? Somebody elderly in his family. I think his mom is still alive. Yes, because they showed a picture of the mom. Because his kids are grown. Yeah, she's threatening. She's threatening Jeff not to leave her. Meanwhile, you're messing up all the man's companies, or company. Yeah. So, Dame Dash. All right, so let's see. Let's see if all this takeover stuff come true. You know, Puerto Ricans and Dominicans hold a heavy weight in New York City, so let's see. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just sitting back. Everybody know not to deal with you on my end. I already told everybody not to deal with none of y'all. Don't give y'all nothing. Don't stack the stores into nothing, because y'all just want to walk in. People do hard work to get all this stuff established, and y'all just want to walk in and say y'all did something because y'all sitting at the desk, so-called managing it. Rock Nation don't make no money unless Jay-Z is always appearing. He have all these name brand people there, and it don't make no money until Jay-Z pops up or put in his idea. So I'm saying to myself, why is he hiring you? First you was a CEO. Now when me and you start arguing, all of a sudden you a co-owner. All right. So when he starts showing up, when he stops showing up for all these little things or whatever, let me see. Run the show. Do you? When he don't pop up for 40/40 stuff, let me see. You claiming that it's easy to run a business. You claiming, you and your husband, go ahead. Just like some of these pop stars. They think it's all about just talent. It's not. And it's not who you sleep with or whatever. No. It's not about talent. You have to have a force and a machine behind you. And if you don't have a force and machine behind you, a lot of things can happen in the background. Why you think Beyonce is so famous? Because it's not it's not her record label. It's her husband. Her husband is back there telling them this, that, boom, 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 what he expect for his wife, what he expect for his family, blah, blah, blah. And this guy, because this is what you need. You need someone in the background who knows. She can't do that by herself. She may think she can. She can't do that by herself. She won't be. She will never be the person that she is if it wasn't for Jay-Z. It's a combined effort. Because look at Kelly. Kelly's very talented. Kelly can't get nowhere. Look at Michelle. Look at Fantasia. Look at all the pop singers. Look at Ashanti. You understand? She's great, but it takes a machine. You understand? Look at Tamar Braxton. She had the number one Vince in the music industry, the number one manager in the whole music industry. And what happened? She messed that up. It takes a machine. I remember one time one of the shows, and he was like, you only get one chance to come out, and you got to do it right. And he prepared her because she wanted to come out. And he was trying to explain to her, yeah, everybody knows that you come from a talented family, Tamar. But in this business, it takes preparation. You got to come out with it. All six of your sisters are very talented, rest the soul of Tracy. But it takes more than just talent. It takes a lot. And when he put her out there, she went gold or platinum, whatever, because he knew what he was doing. He did it for Lady Gaga. He did it for other people, and he did it for his wife. It's not easy. It's not easy. You understand? So I just want you to know that Dame Dash is up to his nonsense. So much that all these people around here is doing stuff to me because of them. You understand? But whatever. I'm here to talk to Andy. And I keep forgetting your last name, son. I found out your last name a couple of years ago, but I don't pay you no mind, so I forgot. You're nowhere on the internet, and you are because you're lurking in the background watching me doing whatever. But I can't seem to find you. I wasn't really looking, but you're not on the internet because you want to do your bullshit and you want to hide in the background. And your brother is taking on a trade. That's why I always send you the messages, Eddie, because I really want to talk to you and your brother. But you're the only one that I know any information on. So all that stuff is for you and your brother. You understand? Because both you and your brother are throwing threats to my son and threats to my mom. You, your brother, and Christopher. You understand? I don't know what I ever did to that family because they robbed me. So I don't know what I did to them. Like y'all said the other day, people be doing shit and don't remember what they be doing. Christopher, um, what is that goddamn? Courtney, I'm sorry. Courtney robbed me. Christopher, you was a baby. You was young. You was like 8. Courtney robbed me. Your brother robbed me. And he robbed a lot of other people. But yet still you coming after me. Why? I don't know. You understand? So yeah, I gotta get over that. Because what y'all doing over there on Martins, you know what it's called? It's called kidnapping. It's called human trafficking. And you kidnapped my life for 20 years, and I'm not letting you do it anymore. You got all your people watching me in the front side. They can't stop me, so they want to stop everybody that come to my door. That's why I say it takes a brave soul to even try to talk to me, because the bullshit that y'all be doing, let me tell you what they be doing. Andy and Eddie and the rest of the boys on Martins. Now these people over here is doing it. Long time ago, I didn't know who I was, and I'm in a way I still don't. But this girl named Chantel wanted to tell me. But what happened with Chantel? Chantel was trying to sleep with my boyfriend. Why she was trying to sleep with my boyfriend? Because Andy sent her to my boyfriend. Because I wouldn't talk to Andy. Because my sister always said, "Oh, Rhonda, you like him. You like him." No, I don't. I don't like him. You understand? I'm. He's not ugly. That's not the reason. He's ugly on the inside, not on the outside. He's just not my type. And he never heard no before. Because he's handsome, and when he approached a woman, I don't know how he approached them. Because the way he approached me, it was fucked up. But I don't know how he approached women. But he got like, I heard now he got like 15, 12 kids, 12 to 15 kids. I thought it was just 9. I heard he got 12 because him and his boy upstairs on the 6th floor was running race, and I forgot his boy's name. So I heard he got between 12 and 15 kids, but minus the two because one of his baby mothers, she worked for my blind mother. I thought that suspicious from the get-go. When I found out who she was, I did not like it at all. I asked my sister, how can you hire Andy's baby mother? Oh, they don't get along. Duh, 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 buh, 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 buh. I'm like, that's a whole bunch of bull. That is a whole bunch of bull. I told my sister and my mother, partial, but I told my sister and my son, I said, that woman was sent to watch my mother. He particularly sent one of his baby mother to watch my mother. He was just holding it as an ace card. You understand? And plus, he want to know what's going on in the family. So them two always pretended that they don't get along. I never believed none of that. Never. Up to this day. Up to this day, I don't believe they don't get along at all. Because she used to live with his mother. Her and her three kids. She has two for Andy and one from somebody else. You understand? So all this thing about they don't get along, I never believed it and I still don't. But the other day somebody said that they was the one that recommended her, blah, 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 blah. But I still believe that Andy had something to do with it. You understand? Because it's so coincidental that the person that I can't stand the most on the block, his people is watching my mom, my blind mother, as a home attendant. You understand? To me, that was just insurance on his part. But I let it go because me and my mother don't like each other. Me and my mother don't get along. I love my mom, but we don't like each other at all. So that's why I cut her off too. I cut her off, my sister off, and my cousin. You know, I don't. They like arguing. All three of them, they like arguing, and I don't like arguing. And they argue even when they wrong, and they want to always be right. And me, who don't like arguing, you know how we go. All right, whatever you say, yeah, yeah, you're right. I just got tired of saying, yeah, 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 you're right. I want you to learn from why you getting me upset. I want you to learn what you're doing to me to get me upset. But you don't want to learn because everything you do is an argument. So I cut them off. The other day I called my cousin to ask her if she wanted to do the B&B because I give her the furniture I got and we could think. She said no. I blocked her again. I unblocked her to make the call, and when she said no, I blocked her again. You understand? Because I just want to talk to you on my terms. And if you don't want to talk to me, it's fine. I just don't like argument. I don't. You know, I love my family. I just don't. I'm in a point of my life I want no argument. It's not that I hate them or whatever. They like arguing. I don't like arguing. They like to always be right. I'm not letting nobody think they right just to shut up. So if you're right on your part and I know you're wrong, okay, I don't have to talk to you, but I'm not going to keep doing that all my life. I'm past 50. I'm not doing that no more. I want some peace. I want some happiness. All my life, I try to please people. They tell me I don't know how to please them, so I want you out my life. The same thing with my son. I told him, I'm like, listen, give me my car so we can be gone with this. Because, you and I is not getting along. So you go your way, I go mine. But the problem is, I don't go nowhere, to be honest with you. I used to. You understand? So the car he has, I don't really want it. I just want to use it sometimes. But I haven't driven since I got in my accident. You understand? And so I was just trying to take it away because I just don't want any argument. And then these people were threatening my son because they all started ganging up on my son. So they started ganging up on my son. I'm ready to go talk to them face to face. So I told them I need my car. Because Andy and Eddie always want to throw things, you understand, because they both big and brolic and my son is skinny. Yeah, my son can fight, but they going to want to jump him. Because they both punk asses. That's what they do. They do grimy shit. They fuck with your car when your car is parked. You understand? They fucking go in your mail. And Eddie, next time I see you go in my mail, I'm gonna ask management to look on the camera and whatever. And if I see you, your mom, or any of your friends in the building go in my fucking mail, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask them to throw y'all out, just like y'all did try to do with me. You want to kidnap my life because I don't want to date you because you find my family got connections, so you want to be the boss of boss because I don't want to be involved. So, just because I know a lot of people, I grew up with these people. I was young, so I used to see all these people come in my dad's store and talk or whatever the case may be, and that's it. And they got to know me as you would if you go into one of your friends thing, you would get to know their kids. So these people know me. They know what I look like, by the way. So I don't know why everybody running trying to get my ID. You know, I really don't know. So the other day I found out that Eddie's mom stole my son's money. I don't know how she did it. My son was in a lawsuit when he was a baby. Come to find out, the lawyer was crooked. They tried to change the check. I heard all these years. I thought the money was gone because somebody told me the super got money. So the super probably got something, but so did Pamela. That's the Eddie and Andy's mom's name, Pamela, because me and her looked alike. We're short and stocky, and we got short hair, and both of us color our hair blonde. The only difference is, and we're both Trinis, and the only difference is she's light skinned, I'm dark skinned. You understand? I had no beef with Pam. Even when me and Andy used to have our problems, I used to be like, Pam, talk to your son. And she used to be like, I don't, I be telling that boy with his nonsense. She could be both Trini, so she be talking to me and Trini. But I knew that she knew what her son was doing because that's her favorite son. She got three and a girl. Andy's her favorite son. Andy's his grandmother's favorite grandchild. So Andy is kind of cocky because he's good looking. He gets all the girls he wants except me. His mother and his grandmother loves him to death, and they do everything for him. Meanwhile, Eddie got to fend for himself, like me. I'm the black sheep. Eddie's the black sheep. You understand? And Andy is the favorite son over his sister and his other brother in Trinidad. You understand? He is just blessed with people liking him. Well, in his family, because nobody likes him. Really, a lot of people don't like him. You understand? Because they found out what kind of grimy bullshit him and his friends be doing. You understand? So Andy and Eddie, all that kidnapping of people's lives you're doing, because that's what you're doing. You got people in the front door, back door. You telling people who to date, and you telling people if they don't carry drugs for you or do this for you or whatever. That's a 20-year life sentence you gave me, and I'm not going to get back those years, but you're not going to get another year out of me. You're not. Every time I come on the block, you run, you be sitting in your car. You don't want your picture taken. Because I'm coming to take your picture out, because I want the world to see you. Yep, that's one of the reasons why I'll be going on Martins, but you always in your car, you always turning your face. They asked me not to do nothing in the funeral when I saw you, so I put my camera away. Oh, yeah. I'm ready to flash and take your picture because I want people to see who you are because everybody's hearing about this Andy, and they don't know who he is. Yeah, he's some grimy light skinned motherfucker on Martins. He do all kinds of grimy shit, him and his friends, and then he goes in the background. And when people come looking for him, he points at everybody else. Everybody else. So one time I went over there and I saw my cousin Yusef, who's dead now, and I'll tell you why. Yusef was always hanging over there thing. So I asked my son, why is Yusef keep hanging over there by Andy? He said, Mom, he just came from work. He's walking his dog. He just saying hi to Andy and his whatever. I'm like, be careful. You understand? Because that nigga got a lot of enemies. Come to find out, Somebody was looking for Andy. They always see Andy and Yusef together. Next thing I know, Yusef is gone. Because whoever they asked, which one is Andy, whoever they asked pointed to Yusef. They pointed. I'm eating. That's why I'm trying to get something out my teeth. I know it doesn't look. I know it doesn't look graceful, but yesterday I didn't eat, and my physical therapist told me try to eat something because I be forgetting to eat sometimes because I be so busy. You understand? So I put some leftovers together, potatoes and plantains, piece of meat. Well, the meat look like it's gone, but yeah. So Yusuf is gone because whoever pointed at Yusuf as Andy, and he's gone. I heard he fainted on his job and hit his head, and my cousin passed. So, but yeah, I be trying to. I don't just be wanting to send that message to you, Eddie. I want to send it for you and your brother, but I don't have his number. I don't have his phone. He's not on the internet. He is, but he lurks, so he don't have his page on there. But I'll get his picture one day. Yeah, just like with them, I'll get their picture because they do all this shit in the background, and then they wanna, That's I don't really care. They wanna blast for years. For years, I've been hearing that they got me on some channel. I don't know if it's YouTube. I don't know if it's Insta, Instagram. I don't know where they got me. For years, I've been hearing people been telling me, "Oh, I saw you on," and that's before I had my channel because they got cameras in my house. So maybe I'm taking a shower and I came outside. They got me as whatever in my house, in my bedroom. So they think it's funny, but I want to find that. I want to find it so I can sue them. So, because I want to show the judge and I want to show the courts why that I be having my attacks and why I be having my thoughts. Because how much, how much bullying can someone take? How much bullying can someone take? Of invasion of privacy. The other day I'm talking to the guy in regards to getting a gate, and the Haitian girl came out, told him whatever. Somebody told me she was talking to him about me trying to kill somebody's kid. That's what Andy and them told him. Or maybe they know the true story, but just telling half truth. They messed up four of my cars, name brand cars. They stole my money. I won a lottery, and they got together and stole my money and get my checks. And this guy named Robert used to work for the post office, and he hooked it up where that they get my checks delivered to them. So that's why when I came over here, this guy, he worked for the post office, continued doing the same thing, continued stealing my packages and my mail, and him and his son on all my checks and whatever. So that's why I'm always constantly, that's how I got more and more into finances because you find out who's stealing whatever the case may, whatever from you, and you don't even know it. You see strange things. You see like a whole bunch of pennies and 2 cents in your account, and then they change the description. Someone sent a link to your account so they can be connected to your account so they can siphon money out of your account, but they put it as interest because you can go into your account and change stuff. You understand? Or somebody who worked for the bank can change stuff. So they changed it to make it look like it was a transaction, or it was interest being given, but it wasn't interest. It was a bank to bank connection. So I shut all that down. You understand? And oh yeah, they went around thinking my credit card. I almost went outside this morning to tell her that, enough is enough. And I'm not putting up with her shit no more, and shit gonna be flying. Because when you don't do nothing, they get this cockiness about them. Oh, that bitch can't do nothing. You understand? because they want me to act up because me and the police is not getting along at all. So they trying to get me in handcuffs. They trying to put me in a hospital, lock me away for life or for whatever. So I'm trying to take the police down. You understand? Because that's what they waiting for. They don't care who's right or wrong. All they know is I'm in something. They coming to get me. Even if I'm right, they don't care. So that's why I'm going to sue them also. You understand? Because they had part of what happened to my backyard. The police. You understand? I heard everybody in a little SUV over here took a turn hitting my fence. And now they're trying to collect the money that I'm getting for my fence. And now they're trying to get the money for my car, whatever. The nerve, right? The nerve. She ran downtown, told the judge, "Oh, I'm harassing her daughter." Meanwhile, I thought the cameras was out. When they see me coming from my bedroom, going into my thing to check my mail, because I used to come out 4:30 every day to check my mail, because I wait till the mailman come for the day, and I would go at around 4:30. And then if I don't see nothing, then I check again around like 6:30 or something, because I know after 6:30 they supposed to be there. You know, so they knew when I was coming, and they saw when I was coming because they had cameras in my home, and you understand. So they went down there and tried to sue me, saying that I'm going after her daughter, but I wasn't. I was just thinking, and they knew when I would check for the mail. So she would always pop out, act like she's doing something in her car, whatever, whatever. And then her mother would go down, "See, my daughter's out, she's out." But sometimes I'm out first. So then her daughter be running out the door, trying to go to the car to act like they thing. And then she circle the block and then come back, act like she was going somewhere to do something. And I followed her. So, and then anytime I go outside, he wants to say, "Call the cops, call the cops." Call the cops, please. Let them come so I can take pictures of all the people who want to harass me with their badge. Call them. I do nothing. Y'all so think y'all want to come in my house. Come in my house for what? There's nothing in here. You connect me with anything, I'm gonna get it disconnected. That's why every other day y'all gotta call somebody to connect you back on the thing. And I'm taking pictures of the people who's connecting you so they can lose their businesses. I want to know how would they feel if somebody's connected to their shit? You know, you taking your license and you're doing illegal stuff with it. I don't care about that. You don't know me. You're not supposed to do something like that with your carpentry license. I'm gonna make you lose that license because I'm getting an $800 a month bill because you wanna hook up your girlfriend. Why don't you be a man and let her hook something up on her own and you pay her bill instead of trying to lose your license? Because you messing with me and my money, you're gonna lose your license. And then your wife is gonna find out, and then you're gonna lose your wife. Because when the city come knocking and say, "Oh, there's pictures and this and that, blah blah blah," your wife is gonna want to know what's going on. Then no money is gonna come into the house, and then she's gonna ask you what's going on, and eventually she's gonna find out what's going on, that you no longer have your license because you can't work, and nobody's hiring you because you hook up cameras in people's homes and don't tell them. I try not to involve you, but you want to hook up your girl, so I have to involve you now, all of you. The other day I ordered food. She had one of her. She made. Remember when I said that I broke up with my one of my ex owners because we was in partnership, and I said to you that that Haitian guy became my boyfriend that day. The same thing with her. She heard me say it, so she started going to do it. So somebody became her boyfriend for a day. I ordered food. She went down the block and switched my food, whatever. But see, I don't see them because I don't be going outside. But if I see them even touch my food, I'm attacking. I'm fucking attacking. I'm just telling NYPD because they, first of all, they have no reason to touch my food. If they ordered food, when I ordered food, you ask them, is this for Nyoka Campbell? If this is for Nyoka Bryant, and if this is for Alvarine Bryant, or if I don't know that young lady's name because she goes by everybody's names. You understand? Because I thought her name was what did I think her name was? Come to find out, was some young lady down the block. She stole her identity. You understand? So I hope what's her name knows that these are the kind of people, your Haitian people, you're dealing with. They steal people's identity. Because I heard you're part of it too. You tell her to take all my stuff so you can make money for you and your boys. Don't show me your boys because I got a boy too. You don't care about my son. I don't care about none of your kids because you got her stealing my money that I'm trying to make for me and my family. I'm just trying to keep busy. I'm not expecting to be no millionaire over the internet. I'm just trying to keep busy to sell items I like because I feel nice when people get nice stuff that I think is nice. But you don't even want me to do that. You want to make that money. And then some of these bitches, they got the nerve to want to put their shit on my website. So then I'll be like, get your shit off my fucking website before I report you. Don't play slick and act like you don't fucking know who I am. And then you wanna say, oh, you wanna buy? Oh, it's what she said? It's $700. And then wanna say what size you need? Yeah, dumb. These are the kind of things that they do. They wanna be funny. But it's not gonna be funny when you're 6 feet under. Yeah, I'm gonna be in jail, but it's not gonna be funny. So these are the little things that you do. I remember the other couple of months ago, I saw Remy Ma tell some girl, "You're 4 feet nothing," because Remy Ma is a fucking bully too. Until I started going after her and telling her, "Bitch, enough is fucking enough." She want to say, "Oh, it ain't me and my kids." You understand? But she always do that. She back off for a while and then she come and attack again for shit that happened years ago. And me and her never even really met. She just heard. You understand? She just heard that I was messing with one of the guys she messed with. Y'all done. Y'all finished. And she can't get over it. You understand? And that's how they are. So Andy, that's called kidnapping. So you're kidnapping people's lives and you're I forget the word. You're trafficking people. You're trafficking all the women on your block. You tried to traffic me, and you're kidnapping my life, but you're not going to kidnap my life no more. You understand? You're not going to do it. That's why I'm calling your name out. I'm telling everybody what you look. I'm trying to get to think a picture here, because it's so hard to explain what y'all do, but you drive a lot of women crazy with the stuff you and your brother and all them guys do. Because all the stuff that y'all do, y'all don't want that to happen to your daughter. I'm talking about intense stuff, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking about watching doors, monitoring, putting trackers on people's cars. Because every time I left here to go to Martin's, his mother, and his brother always waiting on me. And I used to say, boy, I wish I can find this tracker on my car. And I tried to look, but these trackers, it's hard to distinguish what's a tracker, what's a not. So I couldn't find it because maybe they put it under the car or in a place that I can't really reach. You understand? But I was looking for it. I was looking for it. And this is what they do. They put trackers in people's car, then they download stuff on people's phones. Then they go through your contact list and they start looking at the people on your contact list and find out if they making money. If they got kids, then they download, they do it quick. Then they download whoever on your thing. They find the person that they want to go to or people because they do the more than one people. Because the other day I was watching this girl on YouTube because they was doing it to her. And she had a visitor. They was doing a little advertising. She was doing an advertising with another girl. And do you know they started not Eddie and them, Reyes and them. Do you know they started following the girl that she was doing a cold thing with? They followed her to Trader Joe's. They was all you can look in their background, see a whole bunch of Spanish people in Trader Joe's watching the girl what road she's going, what she's picking up. And I'm like, for real? You understand? How I knew that because I was watching the girl's show and she introduced her. And then I think I fell asleep. And then after her show, the girl that she introduced, her show clicked on. Her YouTube channel clicked in. And then I woke up and I see some girl going to the supermarket. But then I noticed all these people in the background watching her. Da, 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 da. And then I said, oh, she was just on so-and-so's show. And I'm like, oh, maybe I should notify the person to tell them. But then the last time I notified that person, she got real smart with me. So I'm like, I don't have to watch your show no more. So good luck with the people stalking you since you think you know so much. I was trying to protect you. So I don't watch her show as much because she doesn't want me to watch her show. So I don't watch her show hardly anymore. Once in a while I would put it on. You understand? But I was just trying to look out for you because they set up cameras in your house. They was hooked up to her cameras. They started stealing her all her deliveries, and I told her how they did it because the UPS guy delivered it and 2 seconds later his friend picked it up because he can't because there's cameras all over so he can't put it down, take a picture and walk out with it. So the friend came, picked it up, put it in his car, and they drove off. So he won't lie, just in case they take a lie detector and test, because UPS used to be very strict. So he can, with a clean conscience, I delivered the package. Yeah, I saw somebody picking it up. I just thought it was her man or something. So that was gonna be his explanation, but he got in his car, they got in the truck, and they kept going, and they stole her. It was a food thing that she was doing, and they stole her food, and she caught it on camera. But I read it what it was. He dropped it down, took the picture. He's leaving. The friend is coming in. So the friend didn't even. So he's leaving. He dropped the box. He's leaving. The friend is coming in. The friend picks up the box. He's going to the truck. The friend went to the car. So she thought it was a neighbor. So she's looking to see if she see a neighbor maybe going in the door. But no, he got in his car and he followed the truck to the next stop to do the same thing. So maybe UPS should find out if after her delivery, what happened to the other deliveries down the road or before her, if you're a good investigator. You know, if you're a good investigator, you need to look into that. But, she got thing. So I stopped watching her show. She wasn't appreciative. And then I think I sent her, before I stopped watching her show, I sent her I think a link for something I was selling. She wanted me to give it to her for free. I'm like, well, I'm not looking for advertisement. I just see that you're always in there and you're carrying your camera all over the place. So I'm selling the things where it follows you all over the place. I'm not going to give you my stuff. I'm not asking you to advertise for me. I'm asking you because you needed it. You don't have to advertise for me. So after those incidents, I'm like, you know what? I used to be a big fan. Now I'm just watching it when I feel like it. And that's it. Not just, I watched, when her daughter graduated, beautiful little girl. Oh, her dress was so beautiful. She looked gorgeous. And that was it, because before, every time she thing, I would thing. Now it's just, I watch it, I binge it. If good shows is coming one after the next or whatever, and then that's it. I'm not hating, but I'm not as big as a fan as I used to be. So I'm like, okay, whatever, time for me to move on. People don't appreciate whatever. I'm just trying to look out because I saw that they was really stalking her. They downloaded something on her phone because she left her phone in the supermarket one time, and that guy, or somebody got it and downloaded something on her phone. They started tracking her. Then she just bought a new BMW, and they went to work because I showed you what they did to my car, right, Mama? Yep, they switched her car. They switched her car. They switched the parts. They did whatever because they did it to me. So I was just trying to look out. You understand? And I'm sorry that I bothered you. I'm not trying to ask you to sell nothing for me. I was just trying to sell something to you because you're a blogger. But it's no hate. It's no hate. So she's a great person. She's a nice person. But yeah, so yeah, he kidnaps people's lives, him and his brother and his friends. They stalk you and stalk you and stalk you and stalk you. They see everything that you're doing, and these people, and the reason why I can't stand them over there is because they stalk and stalk. They don't want you to make a dime. These people are horrible people. Horrible people. I swear, the way they stalk you, the FBI need to get on all their asses. It's terrible. It's terrible. Yes, all Sonny Hostin, DJ Envy, everything that they're making is from people that they stole ideas from. People because they downloaded stuff on people's phones and saw what everybody was doing. They hearing what people is talking about in people's homes. I don't know how these people look. I want them to see how that feels. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying because I want the FBI to step in with them because they always stepped in with me. Because the thing was, when I was complaining, the cops would tell them to watch me, and the cops would be laughing about it. And then all of them have family that's PD or in the thing because Jay helped all his family get jobs. Not just Jay, but Jay's people with the right introductions. So all of them is cocky now because they work for the sheriff's office, they work for PD, they're working in my management office, stealing money from DHCR. They work down in the mayor's office. They work with the civilian review board because I found that out when I was trying to complain on 3 offices at the time. Then one of the officers' family members called me. Oh yeah, they're all cocky now. Yep. So I can't remember if it was PD, but I can't remember if it was correction. They said, okay, you try to handle your own case. It's very complicated, and it makes you sound prejudiced because it's a group in a family: Dominicans and Puerto Ricans and Indians. You understand? So I can see now people is trying to explain to a Dominican about other Dominicans doing foul shit. That person is gonna get upset. What the fuck, you don't like Dominicans? No, sir. It's not that we don't like Dominicans. It's just that this family has Dominican family in their family, but they also have Indian family in their family because the brother is married to an Indian. The sister is married to an Indian guy, and the brother has a child with an Indian woman. You understand? And the sister is half Italian. The mother is part Dominican and Puerto Rican. So all their family coming together. You understand? And then their family is calling other Dominicans and other Puerto Ricans and other Indians. So it becomes a pile of Indians, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans. You understand? So you're sitting there trying to talk to Cobra, because he's something. He's either Puerto Rican or Dominican. And you telling them that, these fucking Dominicans, and he's going to look at you like, what? It's prejudice, bitch. Don't she know I'm Dominican? No, sir. You have to step away from your nationality in order to really solve this and not feel offended. And I can say that, because I'm Trini and Trinis are involved. So if somebody says something about the Trini, Trini's going to get upset because that's what they do. They're Trini. So they use their family, who's Trini. Then they tell other Trinis. And then the other Trinis know Jamaicans. So it sounds very prejudicial when you try to tell the stories. So I'm on the phone and I'm telling this Spanish girl, all for the last couple of years, all I've been talking to is a whole bunch of Spanish people on the phone. Because now they locked my phone into a call center. I erased it and I used whatever. You understand? So they lock you in the call center and they sound legit. So you're talking to them and you're thinking you're talking to them. So maybe you're talking to somebody who does work for that company, but they transferred all your numbers. Because what they do, they go into your phone and get all your numbers. And then they pay a programmer who knows about all this stuff. That's how deep it is. It's not no regular person sitting there and fiddling with an iPhone. You're dealing with big money. You're telling people who's been in the drug business that you're going to cut them off. These people are spending millions on security system against us. So it's not no little bit programming an iPhone to transfer a call here and there. They downloading shit on your phone. You understand? This is big business. Cause we trying to cut off people in the drug game. We trying to cut off people from making money in the supermarket field. We trying to get people fired off the radio. This is big shit. And I don't think none of y'all is really fathoming it. Y'all taking it as a person against a person. We trying to knock down people in big business, people. So they spending thousands and hundreds of thousands on security. That's how they can download stuff on your phone so quickly. That's how they can look through your contacts and take copies and then go through your contact. That's why I list all the people that's randomly in my phone. I don't know none of them. So I suggest you do the same thing. When you pull up stuff that is not yours, you run it. Save it. Make copies of it. That's just not Facebook or whatever. Oh, my sister told me the other day. Oh, Rhonda, that's not how Facebook works. That's not how Instagram works. Friends. No, they like, you know this person. I don't know those person. I'm looking down. I don't know none of them. All of them is Indian, one black, and I don't even know the black one. I made copies of everything. I ran the list. So y'all better do the same. This is big business, people. I'm telling you, this is nothing to joke about. You think it's some little thing. No, these people are investing thousands and thousands to stalk us. I'm coming right back.